patients, the cancer patients who never met cannabis and its effects before. So there are problems with trust issues, I think, when patients are trying new stuff and you say, just take a grain of rice, and they will say, okay, which rice? Basmati rice, long grain, the short grain, and
quinoa. So this would, I imagine this also would be something of use to those who are making infused products like cookies or muffins or whatever they might make to get an exact amount.
Exact amount when they want to dose their edibles, when they want to know exactly how much they put in them. Yeah, that's the perfect solution for them.
I know when I'm dealing with these kind of products, one of the side effects is how sticky they are. You have very sticky oils and such. How do you deal with that?
Well, we deal with that. Also, I made a solution for that as well. So when you got big quantities of oils and waxes, you actually never have to touch them again. Oh. So they keep contained within the contained environment. They're distributed in a way that they never come in touch with air, so they're in a sealed environment, I could say.
Okay. Is this something that is going to require the user to be able to disassemble, clean, assemble anything?
Yeah, basically it works so that the medicine producers fill the cartridges, which are then used for distributing. Then what I did is I made two devices that distribute these substances. So what you need to do is you need to purchase your medicine in a cartridge, and then you buy the system from the dispensary as well. So you use those two together.
Okay.
And yeah.
We're speaking with Luca Fryer from Patron Dispenser, professional wax, oil, and paste system. You can find more at patrondispenser.com. And Luca, I recognize there's an accent here. From America, from Europe?
Slovenia, South Europe. Yeah, we came here to present our products on the U.S. market, which we think is the most appropriate for what we are doing. Basically, it all comes from Mr. Rick Simpson, all this knowledge, who actually lives very close to us now, and he's doing all these conferences, educating the people in Eastern Europe, let's say like that.
So you've been able to distribute this product in Europe so far?
We're actually just coming out. We're coming on the market in 2 weeks. Okay. So I'm here to do the premiere, the presentation, and we start first deliveries are coming out in 2 weeks.
Well, that's great to hear. I've had friends have gone to Prague, gone to other places in Eastern Europe, and said that there's varying levels of tolerance for cannabis and its users. How are things where you're from, and how do you see things changing out there as we're legalizing here in America?
Well, what we have is we just tried to get that thing legalized, the medical part of marijuana business. Mm-hmm. And what we succeeded is we raised the double amount of signatures from people who endorsed our effort. But what government actually did is they just transformed it in a way that now the pharmaceutical companies can supply CBD and THC medicines, but weed is still illegal, and all the natural procedures are still illegal. So what we are waiting for now is hopefully we're going to get a new legislation which will be European-wide and would cover all the European countries, and they would like to do it in a way that Spain did it, which is through cannabis clubs, and that would work, I think, for us.
I think that's what I've been seeing in Europe. My friend Jorge Cervantes out there in Barcelona has reported from these cannabis clubs. It seems that there's at least that tolerance there. And it's great to see this expansion happening, that European marketing and companies are coming to America to want to get involved with this market. And I think there's this cross-pollination in ideas of how to do this and how to legalize it. I'm really glad to see happening. The company is patrondispenser.com. You can find out more. Luca Fryer here presenting at the International Cannabis Business Conference. Anything else you'd like to tell our listeners?
Look for our products. I hope they'll be soon in your dispensary, and I hope
unbelievable.
I gotta agree, Simon Cowell. Accurate measurement for oil, wax, butter, shatter, paste, whatever the hell you want to call it. That's a great idea. Luca Fryer there from PatronDispenser.com. Although I don't know about the name Patron Dispenser because it makes it sound like you're going to dispense Patron. We'll work with them on that. Maybe it's a cultural thing. It's 4:20 in Denver, Colorado. When we come back, Danny Danko from the Boston Freedom Rally with Herb Thrasher.
420 Radio, fighting prohibition since 2012. At Herbie's Cannabis Seeds, we pride ourselves on bringing you the best quality seeds from the world's most respected cannabis seed producers, all at the lowest online prices. You can